How you doing, guys? This is Jesse, aka Undead Domain, and welcome to another episode of Project Zomboid. As you can already see, we're pretty much stuck in the forest right now. I'm going to do my best to get out of here ASAP. I'm not entirely sure what direction I came from, but it's already getting late. My character's exhausted, peckish, and slightly thirsty, so I'm just going to move in one direction and hope I get somewhere soon that'll open up into an area that'll hopefully lead to some place where I can get some rest, basically. But pretty much that's what I'm doing right now, which I'll be honest, in past Project Zomboids, it does seem what this always comes down to is running in the forest, or, because you're waiting for that one weapon. But you know what, we can deal with it, we'll work around it. I mean, in the real zombie apocalypse, I feel like there'd be certain items that would be a lot more readily available than what you have in what shows up in houses in Project Zomboid. Like, and you'd have a lot more versatility because you're not limited by game functions. I mean, one of my key things is if I ever had to be in a zombie apocalypse, I'd improvise my weapons, and, building a barricade and stuff isn't really necessary when you can move things and, dresser drawers and stuff like that, put them in front of things. Like, you can be a lot more off the cuff, because one of the things that makes humans superior to zombies is our ability to think. And because we can think, we can reason and come up with new plans with unique things, and, we'll be pretty good off, There we go. Alright, so let's get out of here. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do this for too long. Alright, good. We're back on the road. We're on the road again. But, the fact that we can think really sets us apart from zombies. And I feel like it's hard to capture that in the game sometimes, Project Zomboid could pretty freaking close. But the fact that I need axe in order to get wooden planks, like I should be able to do like a tear up the floorboard with a crowbar kind of thing if I really needed to, or push furniture in front of things. But again, speaking within the limitations of the game, might be asking for a lot. But still, it's just a little more realistic in that sense, I still wait for that day when the perfect zombie game is created. The one that implements everything from my favorite games. Because like I said, this is one of my favorites, even though I'm doing what I'm doing right now, which pretty much amounts to a lot of games. And I've seen a few playthroughs where, it's a lot better off because of the items they find in the beginning, and, it pretty much gives you long-term survival a lot more realistically, And and honestly, one of the things that would make this a lot easier is a map. If I could get a map somehow in the game that would show me where the hardware store is, I can go straight there and, deal with it, I mean, at least the game implies that you live in this town, so, the way you start off in the game most of the time. So it should be reasonable that they have a good sense of the neighborhood, so they should be able to realize where they're going, I'm kind of hoping that in the future they expand the map and, the actual world and make it so that you have a map of the local, but when you go outside of that map, things get a little more hairy. That would be understandable. Alright, at least we're on the road. I'm hoping I can go somewhere where I can actually find what I'm looking for. Come on, bring me some suburbs or something, Alright, let's not run too much. I mean, overall, we're doing okay. I just hope he doesn't pass out in the middle of the street. I mean, I've ran him pretty ragged in past playthroughs, but I don't know if I recorded it or not. That might have been part of legacy content. But I ran him pretty ragged a few times, and I'm surprised he was still standing. So, since we recently got there, I think in the last playthrough, I should be okay, hopefully. See, now the double line is ending, which kind of makes me worry that I'm walking off the map. No! Go away, zombie. I mean, overall, the game itself, it's really good once you get into the meat of it. It's just that getting into that meat can be a little problematic. I mean, the game does pretty much not hold your hand. It tells you that you're going to die right in the beginning. So it gives you a good hint of, like, yeah, this is a limited playthrough, but I feel like survival should be a little more realistic in terms of, you know, what you find and improvising. Because, like, you know, like if I got on an apocalypse, the area I'd probably die at most likely is nutrients, you know, malnourishment. But that would take months. I mean, I have an entire plan of how I would survive in my neighborhood, and I live in New York City. You know, New York City is going to be a hotbed of activity that's going to screw you up entirely. You know, with the amount of population and how many people are in that population zone, pretty much affects to a shit storm. But even with that, I personally have created an entire plan with my area's immediate surrounding. I noted things to, like, you know, hot spots and stuff I'd want to get access to, or what I need to barricade and block off, and things of that nature, you know? But still, you know, New York City would be a hotbed, basically. And you know, I can still survive in it, and I feel I can survive in it longer than what I survive in this game sometimes, you know? And it's New York City in an apocalypse, which is probably utter mayhem, you know? I mean, the main thing is pretty much holding up until most of the chaos is done, and then you finally get into trying to scavenge for supplies and whatnot. Where is this leading? You need to show me a house, like 20 minutes ago. I mean, we're only, you know, only 6 minutes in or so it's not too bad. But I'm hoping I find something soon. Because, you know, I want to have some good moments with you guys playing in this game. I'll be honest, and, you know, just to be honest for myself, I feel like I haven't shown you guys what this game is really capable of in terms of having fun with it. You know, I've had a few moments here and there, but, you know, I haven't really done the long-term survival yet. And the long-term survival gets really good. But, you know, like I said, you're pretty much reliant on certain things coming into your thing. It's like, I should be able to craft and make something that would be serviceable or improvise using certain weapons. You know? And of course, there's still things I haven't learned in this game. Like, for example, I had that... Do I have that saw on this one? I might have the saw right now. Let me see. Hammer. Yeah, I do have the saw. I don't know if that would work. And we're going to find out right now. Just because we're wandering the forest with nothing to do. Can I cut down a tree using this saw? No, I don't think it's going to let me. No? Okay. See? That's what I mean. I should be able to cut down a tree with a saw. It's a saw. Yes, it is a hand saw. But you know what? It's still freaking possible. You know? I don't know if there's a condition thing to it, but I should be able to cut down a tree with a saw. And then I can take that saw and cut it up into planks and etc. and so forth, and, you know, wherever else it leads to. But, you know, it's more of in the realm of improvising with what you have, which obviously is what would be important in a zombie apocalypse. Alright, we've got to be coming up on something. Gotta be. See, you see how the world is square? That's, you know, the way the tree line is. That tells me I'm off map somehow, which is obviously not a good thing. No! Move! Go away! Leave me be! Alright, I'm gonna go through here, and hopefully it'll lead somewhere. Right? Hopefully. Hopefully. Come on. Show me more for it. There we go. Path. Good. That'll make things a little easier, I guess. Come on. Oh, come on. Don't put me in the trees like that. There we go. Come on. Show me. Oh, god damn it. Where's the path? See? Like, this is ridiculous. But still, you know, we're working with what we got. We work with what we got. You know? You know, finding a map would just make things so much easier. Is there a zombie in here? I don't care that you're tired, dude. Like, keep moving. I'm probably being followed by something in the trees, and it's like, oh my god, it's coming after me. Can I zoom in a little? Yeah. There we go. Oh, I swear to God, if I just went around in a circle. I swear to you, if I went around in a circle, I'm going to be pissed. Alright, I'm going this way. We're going to follow this wide open area and see if it leads to where we need to lead to. Come on! Oh my God, this is so annoying. Like, now I'm literally going back the way I came. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. See, it's like you have little paths like that and you think they're gonna lead somewhere, but they're not. And that's such bullcrap. Go away, zombie. I wonder if I'm gonna collapse out in the street. Just collapse. Wait, what was that? Oh. Panicked. Never mind. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, I can do this. Wait, no, let's go back to what I was talking about, you know? Improvisation in a zombie apocalypse is key. That's what my point in all of this is. I mean, I've recently acquired a new job. You know, I'm a night watchman, right? And you know, I've done security before this, but you know, this is a new thing. Now, the first thing I did when I came in is I examined my entire area to see, you know, what can be used in an emergency. You know, for example, I found a what do you call it? A janitor closet. Not really a janitor, but you know, look like a mechanic's shed where they had wrenches about like for the big boiler nuts and bolts you find in certain buildings, you know? And it's like, well, I can definitely use that as a melee weapon because it's heavy enough. It's a solid hunk of metal, you know? So I know, boom, I have a melee weapon when shit hits the fan. You know? I know where to go first. And it's that kind of stuff that it's like, you know, okay, that'll work, and it's an effective weapon. That's one thing I don't feel like some of these games do enough, is that when they give you an improvised weapon, they make it like it's crap. I'll give you an example. I believe it was DayZ. It might have been another game. It might have been Infestation. No, it shouldn't have been Infestation. It was another. It probably was DayZ. I had a hammer, I believe. And a hammer is an effective weapon, no matter how you look at it. It's an effective weapon. Do you have to get close to use it? Yeah. But it should take no more than 4 or 5 solid whacks with a hammer to take out a zombie. You know? And probably less. I'm probably overshooting it. You know? If you hit him in just the right spot in the temple, it'll crack in and boom, nothing. You know? I feel like going back down that path. Yeah, that's another way. It's somewhere. Or I can just keep on following this crappy ass road. But that's what I mean, you know. When I played this game, I used a hammer and I was literally running in circles around a zombie, hitting it 20, 30 times, and it would not go down, no matter what I did. And it's like that bull crap. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, you know, that's bull crap. Because the thing is, it should be a little more like, and this I know was DayZ. It was a wrench. I found a wrench, and it was taking too many hits to go. It's a freaking monkey wrench. It's a solid hunk of metal. Yes, it's slow to swing, but once you hit something, you're going down. If I hit it in the head, obviously. But again, you know, because it's a game, to do pinpoint accuracy is not something that you can really get off correctly in most games. That's why I like State of Decay system for everything's broad, but I would prefer the choice to but the thing is, again, everything works as a weapon. You know, you can get a 2x4, you can get a pipe, you can get a freaking paper cutter, you know, one of those big paper blades. You can use that, and it's an effective weapon. It's not a bullcrap take too many hits to kill weapon, you know? So I feel like that improvisation is key. And honestly, when I think about it, it comes down to a little bit of game design. And when it comes to game design, it's like, you know, they want to say this, weapon does X amount of damage, and I'd be like, no, you should apply the material the weapon's made out of, the amount of force that's being used in the attack, and the area that the attack is hitting, you know? That's why I like games like Dead Island. Dead Island's melee combat was weighty as hell. Like, you felt every single hit, you know? It was visceral, you know? You can literally chop up a zombie in pieces and have it still be coming at you, but it's like every chop you did was a calculated strike in order to slow it down, or, you know, just make it less dangerous because its arms couldn't scratch you up, it only had to bite you. You know, little things like that is what's, to me, make a game a game. You know, nothing beats Dead Island's melee combat. Nothing. Like, I want a game that implements that melee combat along with State of Decay's group dynamics, with Walking Dead's dialogue options and choices, and I want it with, honestly, Project Zomboid's loot system of finding things in houses, you know, and then on top of that, I'd want Dead Rising's everything is a weapon. Everything is a weapon. Like, I should be able to pick up a chair and use it. Is it ultra effective? No. But should it be able to delay a zombie? Yes. You know, I should be able to trip it up and slow it down. Things like that. And that kind of stuff makes sense. Alright, I'm going to see if this leads into town. I'm going to run a little more. But I think this went obviously a little long. I apologize greatly, guys, for this episode being all of, me running around, but I'll tell you this much, I hope you enjoyed the talk I was giving you guys. I mean, if anything, think of it as a taste of something I want to do in the future, which should be a series called Undead Domain Explained, and I would pick out topics like that I would elaborate on and tell you my opinions on. I don't really want to do it too much in videos, but I chose to do it this time because I knew this was going to be a pain in the butt to get anywhere decent. But, you know, we'll see what happens. I'm actually thinking, you know what, I'm going to do it. Let's see. Well, I'm seeing brown, so I'm hoping that leads... Oh, nope, that's a billboard. I'm hoping this leads somewhere. Let me just go a little further ahead. But like I said, you know, I'm kind of hoping that, you know, you guys enjoyed this little talk I just gave you guys about, you know, surviving an apocalypse. And, hey, if you guys have questions, ask me in the comments. Because, like I said, I want to make things like that a series. I want to be able to give you guys my opinions on how I would deal with certain situations. And look at that! It looks like it's a path that I'm hoping leads to a house of some sort. It's already going a little too far, so I'm a little hesitant, but you know what, we're going to take it anyway. Let's go. But, you know, that's the kind of stuff that I want to talk about, because that's the stuff I'm into, you know? If you guys look at my vlogs, see in the back of me, I've got a bunch of zombie books. I've got World of Darkness, which is a role-playing game, which I can do zombies in. I even have a strict zombie role-playing game called tabletop role-playing game called All Flesh Must Be Eaten, which I've been dying to try and I haven't gotten a chance to try yet. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, I'm kind of getting annoyed, so you know what? I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, which I didn't even tell you guys what I was planning to do. But because I can't seem to find a house... Oh! Thank you! Speaking of freaking devil, it's a constructor site, too. Unfortunately, that's not going to help me too much with, what do you call it, Can I open this? Why isn't that opening? Screw it. Run into the construction site! Give me a what do you call it? A shed. Give me a shed. Give me something I can hide in. Oh, okay, guys. Alright. Oh, yes! There! A shed. Alright, guys, this is where I'm going to end it. We'll continue the next episode with, obviously, my defense of this area, which is probably not going to last long. Ah, damn it, it's locked. Alright, I'm going to go around and see if there's windows. Windows? New windows? No windows? Seriously, no windows? Oh, this isn't going to work. Oh, last stand, guys. Last stand. I'm attracting everything to me right now. Oh, I'm out. No! No! Ah, shit, get inside! No, get away! Get away! Nope, that's it, guys! Oh no, this is bad! Oh man! Dude, I can't even... There we go, push him away! Push him back! Oh my god! No! Oh my god, I'm gonna die! This was a mistake! No! Move! No! Oh my god! I can't believe I'm not dead yet. Go! Get to the door or something! Oh my god. How? I didn't know I can boot stomp him. Get me out! Get me out! Oh my god, get me out! Oh, there it goes, guys. Damn. Okay, I kind of saw that coming, but I guess, you know, go out with a bang, right? You knew it was gonna happen, guys. Next episode, we'll start us with a new character, and we'll see where we go from there. As always, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed my conversation. Maybe not so much the gameplay until the end. We'll show up, see what happens in the next episode, and we'll do our best to actually survive long term. I say that and every time I die, but this time I'm going to try my best. Unfortunately, I haven't learned the world of this enough, so I can't find where the hardware store is, so I have to pretty much find it through luck. But we'll go from there when we get there. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you all later.